All right, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to MC Eternal. It's been a few days, but last time we did some exploring, a lot of exploring. We kind of we sailed up this way, and then we kind of walked around a bit, saw some cool sights, saw some wizard towers, saw a whole lot of cool things. But today's agenda is to make some progress because we're on the third stream in, and we want to start making some good progress. So step one is to actually get home. We can't do much while we're out in the wilderness. There's a beacon over there, or at least a thing. Looks like another village. How convenient. But some of the highlights we found is we found a dragon nest. I don't think it was ancient. I think it was adult. We found a dragon nest. We found... I'm not an architectural or civil engineer, but I don't think that's a good way to... Ow. Oh, there's bushes. I don't think that's a good way to build a house. But yeah, we found quite a few hostile I don't think yeah, we're just gonna leave. Yeah, we found some hostile organizations. We found some wizard towers. That's a jam. Oh, this is like a zombie, or not a zombie, a vampire village. We found some of that. We found some cool biomes. Other than that, we haven't found much. The main thing we were looking for is actually something to upgrade our wand here, because right now we can only apply novice level spells to our wand, and we have found a few higher level spells. So sadly, that endeavor has not proven successful yet, but we are still on the search. If I remember how to use this, hold on. Yeah, so you do a specific pattern of things, and then you got to get enough music points before the time runs out, and you get music points by doing different instruments, and different instruments have different cooldowns. It looks like I'm not going to be able to finish the war dance with just a drum. I can't remember what the war dance does, but that is good that I still know how to use that mod. Ooh, hold on. We found our first one of these. A waypoint. The Reisemald Taiga. These villages typically have names. I guess I won't be able to name it. But that's cool that we found a waypoint. What is this? Holy. It's a whole library. Hello. Pirateodu. I have no clue if I'm... Why is that infinity book from the vampirism mod? Whoa, this is a super cool building. Who are you? Decay. Lovely. You have a picture of a wither hanging on your wall. But yeah, our first order of business is to return home. So what we're gonna do is we actually head this way instead. We are gonna head east, go to this coastline, and we're gonna follow the coastline here. And our boat should be around here. So we're gonna quickly sleep. But what's nice is we can return to this village at any point. We relieved to call so pointy. Azul, the marine shoes of gold. Interesting. Protection, magic boots. What are these? The ice of nine the ice of nine fireflies. When do days become days? What is sleep after all? We wander, but only for a while. So empirical, so ephemeral. Marvelously days grow. Where sunbeams wander, quick. The ice of 7 days, but when the days wander marvelously, minutes wander hardly like a lariated rainbow within light. 70 days. What is Zephyr after all? Huh. What is dusk after all? They never rise. They never rive the swashbucklers nor the bullets with violence. Twixt or above, how catalepsy wins on. Nevat is pointy. How could you lose it so heavily? Oh, so violent arrows stalked the shacks like blue corpses soar. These people I once captured, we lost to waste. Win Nevat. Nevat is monstrous. Oh, so monstrous. Agony like 90 arrows. Nevat. Oh, Nevat. Amidst forks of lies and forks of majesty. Those were a read. Definitely. It looks like there's some lore hidden here. We'll have to decipher that another day. We'll leave those there. It's because they're very... We already looked at that one. We'll leave those there. We can warp back to the spot once we get a waystone of our very own. But this time we need to go this way. Oh boy. It's quite the ravine. Luckily, someone appears to have built your house across it. There's some frogs. One moment, the cat wants in again. Every single time. Come on in. Come on. Alright, the cat's been let in again. Also, we made a waypoint for the wizard tower, but something happened and that waypoint is incorrect. That waypoint actually leads you to the middle of the tundra, right next to the dragon's nest. So that happened. There's a bunch of crows. Ooh, I remember what this is. If I dig underneath... Okay, excuse me, crows. I need to, there we go. Huzzah! A builder's pickaxe. Mending 3. Huh? I've never seen a pickaxe with mending 3 on it. A manuscript, a blood diamond, a healer hat. Okay. Let me quickly throw that down. This is going to be so much fun to organize. I see you got a spawner there, Crow. Well, we found ourselves a pickaxe, a magic item. No, don't pick that up. I do need that. The builder's pickaxe, and it's got mending on it, which is pretty sweet. I'm running out of food. We are in a taiga, though. Haha. There we go. Nice and topped off once again. We also found a few, like, chests in trees. Wow. That was perfect timing. But they have a habit of... Okay, not exploding. Dang, fire resistance? That could come in useful. Huh. It's a chance of spawning TNT. That's interesting. I did not know that. Because sometimes they would ignite, sometimes they wouldn't. Do I have any crates with food in them? Here we go. Looks like there's more rifts opening. Ooh, there's a material there, it looks like. Some world thread. You know, I don't think you normally just pick that kind of stuff up. I can use it to make armor, apparently. I really hope these rifts don't become a problem. And there's more sirens. You gonna help me sprout, or are you gonna sit there? There's also another dimensional door thing there. I'm also stuck. Will this work? No teleportation targets available. Fantastic. Hello? I'm stuck. Let's see here, squid pet. Nope. Nope. There's wood. Okay, that didn't unstick me. This is going well. Do I not have a shovel? Here we go. I know what to do. Yes! Then magic missile. No, not again. Is it because of the snow? Okay, there we go. Where did it go? See you down there. And we're out of... Hey, Prismarine. Really, Cat? You want out? Or do you not? Gotta make up your mind. And we got shiny scales. What can we use these for? Tide Guardian. Interesting. We can make some cool stuff out of it. That took forever to resolve. You know, I don't think we've found any diamonds underground yet. So our first diamond tool is this magic item, the Builder's Axe. Let's just hope that there's no more siren rocks on the way back to the boat. Alright, I'll let you out. You're in and you're out. Come on. Go. No, go. You want it out? Silly cat. There's another portal rift there. We could go into there. They might have... The book we're trying to find might be in one of those. Oh, there's also this thing here. Okay. Okay. Sorry. The wrong place. That's a large fella. Don't you shoot arrows at me. Sorry, wrong, wrong address. There's the excuse I'm looking for. So you know what I've learned? I've learned from my days of fighting wizards in water. Please don't crash. Thank you. What if I take the boat? Or... You're in water, you can't do much. Wait. Taste the unfiltered wrath of magic missiles. If I get it close, I could... There we go, that should disable his shield. How much health do you have, my dude? Gustav. Okay, what if I just leave? He's kind of out in the water, he can't do much. Bro, he sniped my boat. There you go, the healer's gone. Magic missiles for the win. Ooh, dropped an ender pearl. Food. Pumpkin pie. I actually need something to munch on. He's still out there. And a lot more raw food. Okay. Well, let's go get our crates and sail home. So I need to throw a bunch of stuff in here. Pick up this. And head home. So I believe we just need to head straight southward. Almost straight southward. I can't remember if I've already dealt with that one, but I don't want to stick around to find out. Of course there is another Siren Rock. I want to say I've dealt with this one. There has to be some way to resist the siren song. Please don't. I just don't know what it is yet. So this is the island that we found the random graveyard on. How or why or whatever. Oh, I gotta drink that. The recall potion. It's fine, we're already sailing. We'll save the recall potion for another day. So we're gonna start making some progress by actually following the quests in our quest book. We should be approaching home base any moment now. There it is. So we're gonna go dock our boat at the shipyard that we made. Right here. And for once, I will deal with the storage issue. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but I know how to deal with the storage issue. The first thing I want to do is get these oak bookshelves up. Beautiful oak bookshelves. Sadly, we can't make a lectern yet because I don't have the material required for a lectern, but we can go ahead and throw all of our spell books on the shelf there. Wonderful. Is that all of them? Charm book, no. There's some ruined spell books we can put up. But that's about it. Perfect. And we have another arcane workbench, which I'll just throw in there for now. So, according to the quest book, we could go collect some diamonds. 5 diamonds. We could do ice and fire, which is the mod where we have all the mythical creatures that come from. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm losing my marbles. So I believe make a house a home. So create a team and claim this land. So it wants us to go to my team. So I guess I have one. And then we can go to claim chunks and claim this region, which I should have done this because that loads the chunks. So that way all of our lovely, lovely wheat. You don't think so, huh? Well, it is. But we can do this one. Powertorium and a peace candle. Now, why is a sandwich what? Why is a sandwich station required to do the tinker stuff? Well, we are going to dive into Tinker's Construct, but we need a place to do so. So what I'm thinking is we can kind of dig into this hill here and make a little smithy area. This poor crab. Can I? Oh. Can I not get rid of it? Oh, there he goes. All right. Sleepy time. I guess we could put our peace candle down for now. Make things a little bit more peaceful, which is always nice. So first thing I need is a shovel. We'll make a ruby shovel. I know those rubies are probably better spent on something else, but too bad. I made a ruby shovel. So if we make it, the smeltery has a 1 block center, so we want to give this area a 1 block center. And we can do a little bit of terraforming to make it look a little bit better as well. Alright, so I'm thinking one more in, and I want to use spruce and not oak. Aha. If we do that, we can give us some support beams. Well, support-ish beams. And then, if we get some spruce planks, we can fill. Yeah, we'll make the roof flat. There we go. And then we'll infill the walls. What I'm going to do is only the top layer is going to be filled in with wood. The rest are going to be stone or stone brick. Now I just need some stone or stone brick. What hurt me? Is it the bees? Are the bees seeking their revenge? Those selfish bees. That's not the block I wanted to make. Okay. Aha, here we are. We can also, one cheesy cheat I like to do in terms of stuff, in terms of this old mod in Minecraft and getting stone brick is, do I have any iron? Should be some iron in one of these. Aha! We have the chisel mod, right? So you can take a chisel, and if you're digging in somewhere and you want it to be stone brick and not stone, just chisel it. So I don't have to waste any durability or fuel or anything getting the stone, picking it up, and then doing something with it. If we fill that in like so. So there's the inside of what will be our smithy. We can throw some dirt around here, cover up that wall a little bit. It's fine if that part is sticking out, because that's kind of the part that's meant to be. And here is what I am thinking. I don't like the ceiling being so flat, so what I'm gonna do is throw in some slabs. There we are. Now we have some lovely depth. Is that the right word? Depth? And what we can do to spruce things up a little bit further is we could get some spruce trapdoors and do stuff like shield. huh? Oh, there we go. Like so. There we go. If we want to take things a little bit further, we can grab some stairs. And do kind of like that. Now, we just need to put the smelter in. Which shouldn't be any problem at all. We're just going to need a lot of grout. Now, grout is made up of three things. You astute Tinker's Construct players might know this, and the cat wants back in. He wanted in, and then he wanted out. Some of you astute Tinker's Construct players might already know this, but we need sand, gravel, and clay. And we're going to need a lot of those three ingredients, and a lot of smelting will have to be done, actually. So here will be my line of thinking. So I'm going to grab up all the iron that I have, which isn't that much. So issue 1, a lot of smelting, not a lot of coal. What we can do is make a bunch of furnaces. And I'll move those later. Once we have all the stuff, we can just grab some buckets of lava. And then these remaining iron ingots are going to be used to make a ton of iron shovels. Because I guarantee you we are going to burn through every single shovel. And then I'm going to need some food. Now, when it comes to the recipe for grout, normally the annoying thing to get is actually clay. Because normally clay only spawns in very small bits at the bottom of like riverbeds and stuff. But we have the benefit of mods. And I just realized I turned all of my iron into shovels with making no buckets. There might be plenty of iron. Can I, like, place this? Lovely. Which we're going to need more iron because I'm going to be very irresponsible with my iron budget. You know why? Because I like lanterns, that's why. Lanterns are fantastic. 10 out of 10, best source of illumination. So I'm also going to need to turn this into dough, and then grab this. Oh my goodness, storage is becoming a real issue. Perfect. Some buckets to help us out. Let me actually recharge my wand real quick. Oh, I don't need a lectern? I could have sworn I needed a lectern for this, but okay. Yeah, so we only can cast novice spells right now, and we have a few apprentice and advanced books, which we cannot make use of yet, which is unfortunate. But we will persevere. Persevere. Speaking is hard. So, mine shaft. So while digging, we have run into our fair share of gravel and clay. Which is perfect because we're going to need a lot of both. So from my current estimations, it looks like sand is actually going to be the tricky one because I don't want to just obliterate the landscape. Or obliterate the coastline of our base. Because we want our base to look nice. We don't want to just yoink all the sand from it. Where? I could have sworn there was more gravel and clay. Here we go. Here's some more gravel. But I truly thought there was some more clay somewhere. There we go. There's the first shovel gone. And there's clay right there. How useful. Lots of gravel over here. It's because there's... Oh, it's because I used it... Yeah, I used it to patch up water. I remember now. Pff, water. We still need a lot more clay, and we're gonna have to go out and get sand. Here's more clay. So much water. Where did the clay go? There's so much more clay. What happened to it? I know the clay is hiding from me. Clay, you cannot escape. So these infernal things, Nope. They don't drop anything. No clay anywhere. There's a lot of marble here. Like an ungodly amount of marble. All right, so we got a decent amount of clay. I have to remember that it is you need 4 times as much sand and gravel than you do clay. And if I put this, what's that? Clay tile. We have about 70 blocks of clay. So I would need 4 times 70, that's 280 blocks of sand. I don't know what that is in terms of stacks. I guess just 4 stacks and then 24 extra. I do know there's a lot of gravel on the ocean floor. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of crabs. Here's the fun part about making Tinker's Construct stuff is digging sand, gravel, and clay. You know, there's a lot of sand above the surface of the water over here. This might be a better spot to do this. These islands are shaped in very interesting ways. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still need more sand. And we need 4 stacks, 4 full stacks, and then a stack of 24. One more. Then I'm gonna need... I can't see. That's not gonna work. Let's head back to base, sleep, and then continue collecting the rest of the gravel. Oh, the crab is back. How do I get rid of the stone crab? Oh, there we go. So there's a little bit more gravel. Oh, we're nearly there. Yeah, because that's 4 stacks, and then we need like 5 more gravel. It's too dark. Too dark at the bottom of the ocean to see. Did I really not pick up any more gravel? Okay, it's fine. That lack of gravel will just equate for like 1 less craft. Cat's back. Cat's back at the door. Back to crafting grout, my favorite activity. And voila, grout. Did I get XP for crafting the grout? I guess I did. So that much grout we're able to smelt. I have to remember that it's most effective at 13 or 8 per furnace. That one can take that. There we go, smelting in parallel. Nice and efficient. So we will need a few extra things, like a little bit of glass, stuff like that. Oh, we had a bunch of clay in here already. And we do have some glass already. Excellent. So while that is smelting away, I suppose we should do actual quests. What is it? It wants me to... Whoa! That's a lot for mining TNT. But I suppose to get the Tinker's Construct stuff over here, we need to make a sandwich station, which is a crafting table and a slab. Behold, the sandwich station. You can name your sandwich? It's crazy. So next we can do this stuff. Now I've probably done this crafting sequence like a million times at this point, just because of how many times I've played modded Minecraft. So we need that. We need a chest. And then we turn this into patterns, and then we put a pattern on top of the chest, a pattern on top of the crafting table, and if I'm getting XP for this, I should probably be holding on my mending pickaxe, a pattern on top of a log, and a pattern on top of a plank. And then we want the pattern chest in between the part builder and the stencil table. And then we can have the tool station right there, and then we can make a crafting station to tie it all together. Put that right there. So now we can put stencils into here and choose stencils we want. So we can make a pickaxe, a shovel, an axe, a binding, a rod, among other things. We can also make the armor gear. So we're currently rocking iron armor right now. I wonder if I can forge any better tinker armor. But next up is the tool forge, which is going to be a couple of blocks of iron and stone brick. Not stone brick, seared brick. That's what it's called. Stuff like that. One of the things we really want tinkers for is we can make some pretty nifty hammers, which is going to be a whole lot of help when trying to find stuff underground. Our farm is almost completely filled in. And best part is I can actually do this now. Instead of having this random flowing water, I can make it solid, so it doesn't look as bad. Huzzah! So our smeltery is going to actually be sunk into the wall here a little bit. And, you know, let's go ahead and claim our prizes. We got a steel leaf helm and 50 gold. 50 money. Oh, I didn't get everything. Rainbow curry. Interesting. And an incendiary... I don't know how to say that. Interesting. I still have stacks of grout that are yet to be put in furnaces. We are going to want a good amount of glass for this. Am I able to use glass panes to make seared stuff? I don't think so. That's kind of annoying. Actually, we might be able to make these iron blocks. Oh, we're just short of having enough iron. That is kind of rough. So since we have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, I don't think we need to make any kind of pickaxes soon because we can mine incredibly quickly already. So if I dig this out, that is the space it is going to occupy. So we need to dig up this. As well as the walls, because we need space for seared stuff, seared brick. Let me... Okay, right after we finish the smeltery, I'm making the storage system. Hello, how's it going? Excellent. That's already an entire stack of seared brick. In addition to that, we are going to need a controller. We're going to need some drains. We need some faucets. A table, a basin. And then the rest I kind of want to be glass. Good. I am doing fantastic. We're just kind of chilling, playing some MC Eternal. Don't know if you have, if you're familiar with this pack at all. So there we go. I'm gonna get 2 of those just for fun. And then I want to make some seared glass. Now I can never remember the recipe for seared glass. Seared gauge. I think we can put lava in there. Yeah, we want to make seared glass. Perfect. So throw that in there. And then what I like to do is I like to put my drains on the side here. So MC Eternal is kind of a really big, it's like if you took a really big kitchen sink pack and gave it a quest line, which is what we're working through right here. We're currently building a Tinker's Construct smeltery. And seared tank, seared tank. So we have a level 1 smeltery, and then every level we go above that, it gets better and better. Glass. Excellent, the glass connects. And I realize I have built this wrong. I want the... Oh, no! I don't want to... It thinks it's a tree and it's going to get rid of all the logs. Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of all of the logs. Well, I better do this before I continue forward. I don't even know if these need to be the right direction. It's been a while since I've played this version of Tinker's Construct. So quickly, go put all the logs back. It also obliterated the trees up here. No wonder it almost destroyed my axe in one chop. My inventory is full of stuff. Yeah, it can be quite jarring going from mods to no mods to stuff, especially like this. I've only been ever playing on either vanilla, like modern, or modded, like modern versions of Minecraft. So it was quite interesting for me going back to a 1.12 version of the game. I'm missing a spruce log. There it is. And I need it to go here. I need to redo that one. Okay. It's back to normal. Missing blocks there. Actually, we have so much... Oh, we don't have enough seared glass to fill it all in. That sucks. But it is fine. Perfect. And that is going to annoy me. So we're going to dig this up. And I don't think I can... Yeah, that's grass. So we're going to dig that up and throw in seared brick. Instead. And voila! Or not voila yet, hold on. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've spent a lot of my recent time playing modded Minecraft on the modern versions, playing with stuff like Create and Arse and Novau. Some pretty fun stuff, but I decided I want to come back to one of these big tech packs and actually make a large amount of progress in them. So I'm realizing a flaw, a very big flaw, is I have no lava. So we're gonna have to go down and get lava now. This is one of the most annoying parts about having a working smeltery is requiring lava all the time. But luckily, through technology, we can innovate. We can improve. We can make it to where I don't have to come down here with my bucket all the time to get more lava. If I can find the lava. Except there's too much water! Okay, let's be smart about this. On the minimap, there is a lava pool in that direction. InfDev? I've never heard of it. Or no, that's incorrect. I've never played it. I have heard of it. I mixed up my two statements. Yeah, I've never played on a version of Minecraft that far back. Okay, I hear the lava bubbling. Question is it up or down? Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I was thinking. Is it would be fun to play like a that version of Minecraft, but that's lava. Um, but with so little in the game, might mean not a whole lot to do. But you never know. You can make some fun challenges. Like correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't InfDev the one with the brick pyramids? I want to say it's the one with the brick pyramids that can spawn in the game. Hello. You've joined us on a conversation about like versions of Minecraft and InfDev. And right now I was just getting lava to fuel a smeltery. Yeah, so I am right. Because that would be fun to find. Maybe that's a stream idea for that I can use another time. A throwback to InfDev to attempt to find the pyramid in survival, if that version even has survival. So never seen a live stream before. Well, it's a little bit different from your average video or even a VOD because you get to interact with what's going on in real time. Like if I'm doing something terribly wrong, you can scream at me in chat because I'm doing it terribly wrong. You can scream at me until I correct it. All right, we got our lava buckets. And now we're in business. We have a smeltery. We can start alloying metals. Blowing up the pyramid? That's pretty great. Right, I'm gonna get rid of these furnaces because they're in the way. And funnily enough, I made so much seared brick that it's filling up my inventory. So we have one or two last things to make, and unfortunately I think it requires me going back into the mines because maybe, hold on. 26, that might be enough. Because 2 blocks is 18, right? So one of the best parts about the handy dandy smeltery is unless they changed it. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate it. Unless they changed it, if you throw something in here and smelt it. So we put in 1 copper ore. Normally that equates to 1 ingot. But if whenever it finishes smelting, we should get double. What hour is it? It is around 9 p.m. Huzzah! We got 2 ingots. So the smeltery is one of the methods that we have to double ingots. So if I can, and we can smelt all these in parallel, which is fantastic. It cuts down on the time smelting things by a huge amount. My favorite item in Minecraft. That's a tricky one. Pickaxes are always really cool. I always like the idea of having an enchanted diamond or netherite pickaxe that's your pickaxe. Like it's just your tool. In combat, I prefer axes. I prefer axes over swords. I like the bigger decisive hits as opposed to the sweeping strikes. Let's see here. Tridents are so much fun to play with. There was one time, it wasn't on a Java world, it was on a Bedrock world with some of my friends. I got a trident really early on, and I managed to enchant it really early on with Riptide 3. So like I didn't have any elytra yet, but I was launching myself everywhere. The God Apple, that's pretty cool. I can't remember because we're in mods. I might be able to make one. I can make one. But since you said specifically 1.8, so it might be not as powerful in this version. Interesting. The apple also appears to reduce radiation when eaten. I guess we'll need to keep that in mind if we find any irradiated areas. So we are currently making a tool forge. I don't know if it will accept it. It might want an iron one. Okay, let's claim this. A village highlighter. Interesting. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna want an iron one, and we are gonna need some iron anyway. Cake is really cool. Actually, I have a cake. I'm gonna put this cake right on top of my crafting bench just for you. Actually, do I have any signs? We can make this official. Cake, I really do like cake. It's a fun item. It's not, you don't eat it like anything else in Minecraft. And just eating, like in real life even, cake is delicious, so here we go. Froggy. Oop, we're missing the Y. Froggy's cake. And then we can get an arrow. Perfect. Now you have a cake in the world. And if the cake, for whatever reason, gets destroyed, like if one of the AE2 meteors obliterates everything, I will make another cake. But unfortunately for us, we have to head back down into the mine shaft. Because we're going to need some iron. And since we're wrapping up the smeltery, we're actually going to begin the next project, which we are going to use a mod, which will help these storage things. No problem. We're going to use a mod called the Simple Storage Network, which is basically an early game version of Applied Energistics or Refined Storage. But in order to make it, we're going to need some more iron. Everything basically needs iron. So we need to find it. Those lights, the mage lights, are really nice. I mean, what else to do? We're just having fun playing Minecraft. That's what live streaming is for, is just having fun. Mage lights are, oh my goodness. I've come by this water pool like 20 times. There have been diamonds here the whole time. There's some moonstone there. Oh my goodness, and it's a 6-vein diamond. That was really unlucky, though. We mined 6 diamond ores. It's not that unlucky, actually. Sorry, I thought the pickaxe was Fortune 3. It's only Fortune 1. Is any ores across the way here? Doesn't look like it, but yeah. 7 diamonds. Very nice. Game froze. There we go. It's like 3 a.m. right now. Dang. Staying up late. Oh, don't do Whew. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. I almost just made like 7 diamond daggers. I don't need 7 diamond daggers. I needed torches. Some more magic crystal ore. Wow, 4 in the morning. Still no iron though. This cave is kind of run dry in terms of iron. There's so much water everywhere. Too much water. Yep. Up late, just playing Minecraft. Just having fun. I still have my... I do still have my rock cutter on me. I don't want to waste the durability of my diamond pickaxe. As well as it gets me more stone. There we go. I just started digging in a direction. We found iron. And, of course, more water. I wonder if it's because we're under an ocean. I don't remember cave generation working like that, but it could. The ocean is a soup? Is it because there's plants growing in it, and that's like the vegetables? And there's the animal, like whenever fish die, or mammals, the oceanic mammals die, their bones are in it, and that's how we make broth. And with like chicken broth and stuff. Oh my goodness, this water. Ah. I guess technically it's a soup. It's a really big soup. It's also a very salty soup. My inventory is full of stuff. I'm gonna delete that wormhole potion. Just get a spoon. That's a lot of water to excavate, or not excavate? It's a lot of water to manage with just a spoon and eat. Oh boy. I have great inventory management. Thank you. That's I really appreciate that. Might not be some of the crazy lore story stuff or mass collaborations, but it's fun to make things and put it out there. I really appreciate that. And actually, I know what to do. Oop, I need to learn to spell. Subscriber. Perfect. So we got some iron. We do need a little bit more, but that'll become 8. This is why we need the storage system. These crates are getting out of hand. Oh, hold on. Yep, live streams are fun. So what we can do is we can actually use our smeltery to melt this iron chest plate down and get 8 ingots out of it. Since I'm already wearing iron armor and I'm going to be upgrading my armor whenever we get to the armor table, I don't need that iron chest plate anymore, so might as well smelt it. A conductive iron jetpack and a levitator. I really shouldn't be claiming these rewards. There's just more stuff to clutter up my inventory. So then, where'd those ingots go? Once again, reiterating the point that that I need to sort out my inventory issue, because I had a bunch of iron somewhere. Don't know where it went. There it is. Found it. And we got 2 blocks. Perfect. Now, when it comes to the storage region, I don't technically need a favorite flavor of cake. Oh, that's a tricky one. I love a good chocolate cake, just because I like chocolate, but I also love vanilla cake. Furthermore, I've started liking birthday cake flavored other things, like things that aren't cake, but they're birthday cake flavored. Just because I like the vanilla flavor. Chocolate, very nice. So this should give us the iron we need. Excellent. Then I need my seared brick. And a tool station. Forgot about that part. Tool station, and then the iron blocks. Boom, tool forge. Put that guy over there. We got a Tome of Arcana. Wait. We got what we needed! Always. I really do appreciate that. But even if you can't make it live, I do appreciate just checking in every now and then. Even if you're not staying for the whole VOD, just checking in and seeing how the words developed. But we got the Tome of Arcana. This is what we needed. The last stream, we spent a whole stream exploring for this tome, and I couldn't find it, and then I got it from a random drop. But this is huge because I can take it here, and our pathetic novice magic wand can now be upgraded to the apprentice wand. Wait, how do I do this again? But yes, I will remember that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you do that. You just use it in a arcane workbench. That's what I did. Maybe we can take these out. Oh, no worries. I've done my fair share of falling asleep when I'm not supposed to. Why is my wand not upgrading? Does it not like the bookshelves? Here, I'll get a different. I'll get a different arcane workbench. It's connected. Wow. All the way over here. It's still. How are you still connected to those bookshelves? There we go. It does not want to upgrade my... Oh, again, no worries. I just... Even if this is the last time you guys show up, it was just fun chatting. I'm just hoping you guys are enjoying it. I don't know why my wand doesn't want to upgrade. Yeah, school is rough, but you get to learn new things. So there's always a good way to think of the positive side of things. Does my quest say anything else about upgrading the wand? Yeah, apprentice wand. It takes a normal magic wand in the Tome of Arcana, which I have. Upgrade. Oh, okay. I totally forgot about this. So the wand, I don't remember where to see it, but the wand has a, there it is. The wand itself, ooh, new backpack. That's always nice. The wand itself has its own like XP bar. That's why it's not upgrading. I thought I was just losing my marbles, which I do that sometimes, but not now. It wasn't my fault this time. Perfect. So enough getting distracted. It is time to make a simple storage network. So we can make slime balls. Nice. You can hold a lot of things in there. Okay, so I don't have any slime balls, which is kind of rough. If I had slime balls, we could make a storage remote, but... Oh, we can make this remote, and it allows us to work from any distance. Oh, that's only access to the network. We want to... Oh no, that can work. We need a lot of these storage cables, which is just going to be some smooth stone brick. Not brick, slabs. A green backpack wood. Let's see. I know where to get quartz. That's fine. And then that's just gold. Sweet. So plenty of storage cables. We need a network master. So it's time for our favorite activity, more mining. And I also need to make sure I'm using my wand a lot for to level it up. Where was that quartz? That's salt. I vividly remember seeing quartz down here. Quartz ore. And not this kind of quartz. Like nether. There it is. So we're gonna need quite a bit of this stuff. Aha, there's some more. It is, but I would like to get some better tools to make it fun and fast. As well as, there's so much water. Alright, that should be enough nether quartz. Yes, it should. Doing the math in my head. Yeah, that can happen. You're ready to head back and you realize you have like 1,000 blocks to traverse. It is. You either can navigate your way through the maze of caves or dig underneath, or you can reemerge, or you can go to the surface and see what the world has to explore. Excellent. So we have the blocks of quartz. And the master. And then we need we want this guy, which is a network access with crafting. Still regret playing a cave dweller. When I hear a cave noise, I just leave. Yeah, the cave noises are kind of freaky. I remember first hearing them when I was really young, and they freaked me out. But they're kind of iconic now. I need a little bit of gold. And a crafting table. And then we're going to need some of these storage link cables. So we're honestly going to need some more of these. The storage nightmare is almost over. It's going to be resolved soon. Just bear with me. Okay, so network request table. This guy. This is where we access. This guy is where we access our crafting network. How would you describe this live stream? So that is where we access our storage network. It's going to be like a crafting table. And the first thing we need for it to be operational is a link cable. Link it to the master. So now we can access it. And then after that, we need to give it some storage. Cool, fun, and yay cool. I like it. Now, the storage is not going to be really meant to be seen. So what we're going to do is... I cannot remember the specifics of this. So let me make a crafting table and a chest. Uber epic. It's better than normal epic. Why? I very much appreciate that. Okay, yeah, so my hunch was right. There's one chest per cable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cables along this wall. And I need more wood. So all these logs we've been collecting and all these chests are finally gonna come to use. Because we are going to need an absurd amount of chests. Because unlike the ME network that stores all the stuff digitally, it digitizes all the items. It's kind of crazy. We have to store all the stuff in chests. An incredible amount of chests. Unfortunate. The dark oak chests don't seem to work with the storage system. Or at least they're not valid for the crafting. Oh, that's rough. I can do that, though. Innovation that excites. So what that does, we can pop this in here with some more storage cables. And just extend this region out this way. Or not. Wow, that's acting out Cinderella in filming. Very nice. But you have quite the humorous video for you and your friends. Okay, so that's... I mean, I can always come down here later. So now, even in this interface here, I can just shift-click everything in there. So now, let me actually make a an axe so I can destroy these chests efficiently. That is not a crafting table, it's a sandwich making table. So now, you just shove all this stuff in here. Until I fill up all the chests. And then I have another issue on my hands. So, okay, that's all good to go. I'll pick up this just to clean up clutter. And next up is these storage crates. Oh, that sounds hilarious. Sounds like you're having a great time. So the next goal in terms of the storage network is actually get this guy here, the upgraded storage remote, used to access the storage network from an unlimited distance. So basically, I can access this guy here, no matter where I am in the world. Huzzah! A storage system has been constructed. So this is actually really close. Like, this system here nearly supplants the purpose of actually making a full-on applied energistic storage network until I want auto crafting or unlimited distance between dimensions, because, well, this helps between dimensions as well. It's just we can do across dimensions with AE2, but we need a lot of these infinity booster cards to make that happen. So that's going to be a while out, but we have that. Good to go. So how's my wand doing? Nether end, any dimensions. The mods add a lot more dimensions. And being able to access across dimensions means just in any dimension. So even if I'm in the nether, even if I'm in the end, I'll still be able to access the storage network. I need my wand. There we go. And the Tome of Arcana. I wonder if I could put the tome in one of these bookshelves. I can. Very nice. So our wand is still only about halfway. So we'll have to keep making sure to utilize our wand so we can be able to upgrade it. Now, it is time to get started on Tinker's Construct. Here's where mining is going to get cool. Cobalt shield. Here's where mining is going to get cool. We can make a tool called a hammer. And what this hammer is capable of is mining in a 3x3 array of blocks. Now, when it comes to Tinker's Construct, we want to make sure we are doing our research beforehand using our materials and U. Because what this does is adds a lot of materials. Look, there's 3 full pages and still some extra materials. Not all materials we can access right now. Like Dragon Steel we can't access and Supremium we can't access. But there's still a lot here. You can make tools out of ectoplasm, molten meat, ruby, bone. All sorts of crazy things. Currently, we have available, we can get copper, bronze, lead, silver, electrum, steel, I think. I would have to check on that one. We can also get constan and $678 songs. I wouldn't say so. I've been just adding to my liked playlist on Spotify for forever now. Basically, so that way I can hit shuffle and I'm not going to get bored of my playlist because the playlist is so large that I'm rarely going to hear the same song twice. And I say that, but I end up queuing the same songs over and over again, so maybe it's not as effective as I think it is. If I want to make steel, can I alloy it? I cannot, so that's important to keep in mind, is I cannot alloy the steel right now using the smeltery. I would have to dig into one of the tech mods and how they make steel. So we have available, so iron has a mining speed of 7.2. What about, goodness, there's so much here. What about these? So copper is 6, 8.16, 6.3, 6. Electrum has a mining speed of 14.4. Does that top iron? It does. Okay, so we probably want to make the head out of Electrum. Electrum is an alloy of gold and silver. No storage, oh dear. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to get this copper out of here first. Speedrunning. I have actually never attempted speedrunning before. I know some of the, specifically to Minecraft, I know some of those strategies. In terms of like just in general, do I like speedrunning? I think it's fine. It's an interesting way to play the game. Ooh, I have a bit here. I know what to do. So I can't put copper and gold in this smelter at the same time. I don't think. Because it will alloy. It will not alloy. I'm thinking that's a newer version of the game. Never mind. And actually, I want to make another pattern chest. Because show you guys something cool. Oh, can I just do it, oh no, phone on 13%. We have limited time. I mean, it's still fun to do it, like, non-competitively. So this pattern chest, right? It's currently a pattern chest. But I can show you something cool after this gold melts. So in Tinker's construct, you use things called casts to to make your different metal tool pieces. But there's a lot of casts in the game. Like, for instance, the ingot cast. But if you put your cast in the pattern chest, it becomes a cast chest for you to store all of your ingots. Not ingots, casts. Again, losing my marbles. So now you can put all your casts in the chest and keep them in a nice, tidy location. Pretty cool stuff. But basically, we want to make a hammer. So we're going to need a large plate pattern, we're going to need a hammer head pattern, and we're going to need a tough tool binding and a tough tool rod. We're going to throw the gold in, and then we need a material like cobblestone in our part crafter. And we can make a stone version of each part. And then cast it so we can make casts for each part. And now we are ready to start melting stuff down and making alloys and tool parts. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to make 2 of these large plates made out of electrum. Electrum is an alloy of silver and gold, and we have 4 silver in there, which is perfect, because if you take 1 ingot of electrum, there's a spider. If you take 1 ingot of electrum and 1 ingot of silver and alloy them together, you get 2 ingots of electrum. So we should end up with 8 ingots here, which is actually not going to be enough. I'm going to need a little bit more. We're going to get 2 of these large plates. Have you ever believed in Herobrine? Yeah, I'll recap you when we get back. Have I ever believed in Herobrine? I most definitely have. I remember being on the Xbox 360, seeing one of the original Herobrine videos, which was a bunch of people on a super flat world, and I was like, I want to do that. I tried everything. I built the shrine. I went to a super flat world. I gave myself a bunch of gear. I built statues of me and of Herobrine and basically any manner of things to attempt to summon Herobrine. I really like the story of Herobrine. Not any of the. I mean, I haven't read or seen most of the actual lore of Herobrine, but the overall legend that it was just such a thing among Minecraft players, I really like. So in addition to the head, we have the extra, which just provides durability boost and maybe some extra bits, and the handle, which provides more durability, most importantly, also includes a modifier. That modifier is how much we multiply the durability by. Like, silver is 0.95, lead is 0.7. You generally want a handle that increases the durability. Like, bronze here is pretty good. It's got 70, which isn't the most amount of durability added to it, but it has a modifier of 1.1, so it's going to get a little bit of a bump, in addition to having the dense property. And then for extra, we want something like copper here, which has 100 durability. Iron has 50, so we definitely don't want to make an iron handle or anything. Sponge is interesting. Don't think we have the metal to afford too much. That's funny. That's really funny. Oh man, an Electrum extra piece is pretty good. Welcome back. I was kind of just going over metal things. Ooh, we could do silver. And we were talking about Herobrine. I know recently there was a mod that came out where it wasn't like a normal Herobrine mod where he just attacks you. It was like a actual mod that focused on making it feel like the world was haunted, which I still think is a super interesting approach to that idea. What would I... see, I think we're gonna go bronze handle. Yeah, we're gonna go silver extra and bronze handle. So silver extra is gonna be that, meaning we're gonna need another 2. And then bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Oops. All right, molten silver. We're gonna get a silver tool rod. I remember one of the more recent accounts of Herobrine supposedly showing up in Minecraft was when I was watching Hermitcraft, and Grian and company, he had a time machine, and they went back to like Minecraft Alpha, and they basically had to collect 9 diamonds to build another block to time travel back to present day Minecraft, right? But while they were doing that, out in the distance, it said, Herobrine has joined the game. And it was hard to see, but there's another Steve out there in the distance. Very cool. Nice. We got Minecraft players from all over the world. That's super cool. Next up, bronze. Now, I believe the ratio is 2 ingots of copper and 1 ingot of tin makes 3 of bronze. It's 3 to 1. 3 copper, 1 tin makes 4 bronze. Yeah, it's definitely... I was never even into really reading creepypastas, but Herobrine was just such a thing because of Minecraft. It was super fun. So if I did my math right, hey, there we go. The most annoying part about uh-oh. Fake Minecraft. Oh dear. Got scared easily? Yeah, I feel that. Um, I was not like that's the same reason why I was never a fan of horror movies. Maybe one day, uh, you'll have the opportunity to have your own copy of Minecraft. All right, so you guys in chat, I have a question to ask of you. I'm about to make this hammer, this bronze electrum hammer, but I can name it. Dang. Yeah, so some people are really into horror movies. Everyone likes different things. It's super cool. What? What should we name this bronze electrum hammer? Because I can give it a custom name. Cake? Name it Cake? I guess Cake. Um, Here, we'll just be nice and simple. The Cake hammer. We have the Cake hammer. And that apparently got us the achievement for making an iron pickaxe. But I can show you guys why the Cake hammer is important. I feel like it's been nighttime in the game for forever. So if I come down here, I go up to this wall and mine it. It does a 3x3 grid of blocks. So then I can come in with my other tools and get all the specific ores. So what we want to do is we want to take this down to here. We love cake. I mean, I can't argue with that. We take it down here, down to good old Y11. We can begin mining. Unless there's water. Then the water will stop us from mining. What's cool is we can upgrade this hammer further, as well as because it's a Tinker's Construct hammer. When it hits their durability, it doesn't break. It just needs to be repaired with some more electrum or bronze. But we can also upgrade it with modifications. Let me check what mining level it is. It? It's diamond mining level, so I don't think it can mine obsidian or the nether ores like cobalt. But we can mine basically everything else. Again with the water. Right, how do I get a sponge? Ah, it's an ocean monument, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Nice. Sounds like an awesome birthday. What is this stuff? Dilithium. It makes dilithium fluid, which can be alloyed into triberium with tiberium fluid, and that is a tool material, it looks like. Oh my. Okay. This amount of water is starting to annoy me. Hey, look at that. We found some more diamonds. Oh, and a large amount of diamonds too. We got 8 diamonds from that vein. Very nice. And there goes the hammer. So that's a good time to, let me grab up some more ore. Oh, I missed a diamond. We'll come back with a repaired hammer. So, because of the materials we made it out of, that's funny, it still charges, even though it's broken. We don't really need to speed it up. And I don't want to put fortune on a hammer, so we'll have to wait and see what other upgrades we can put on it. Actually, I know. So... with brooms and a metal pole. Interesting. I throw all this in here. So one of the things we can make there's an open block sponge. Sponge on a stick. Does that do what I need it to do? Ah, world domination with open blocks. Sponge on a stick. Requires a slime ball, though. Of which I don't have. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind for another time. Excuse me. One thing we can make is the reinforced. Here it is, the reinforced modifier. It requires 8 obsidian and a cast of some kind, which is just a little bit of gold. What this does is it gives a 20% chance not to break the tool. Or, yeah, a 20% chance whenever you mine something to not consume durability. Why is my nickname Dragon? That is just because I felt like it was a short... it's just a short name that I thought was cool, basically. Yes, so the reinforcement modifier, whenever you mine something, there's a 20% chance for it to not consume any durability. So, if you had 2 of those, that's 40% chance. 3 is 60%, 4 is 80%, and at 5, you get a 100% chance not to consume durability, which means the tool becomes unbreakable. Unfortunately, it can only apply 3 modifiers right now, but you see that XP. If we level it up 2 more times, we can eventually apply enough modifiers to make it unbreakable. So if I go back to here, I can repair my... And that doesn't even get us all the way back up to full, because the it takes a lot of durability out of this thing. So I think that's the thing I should be on the lookout for is... I should probably take some more food with me. Is we should be on the lookout for lava and obsidian. Can I have rat burgers? Actually, there's some books here. I need to go in the bookshelves. That is not where the bookshelves are. It's inside the building, not outside. How are we doing on our wand? Can't tell if I'm making progress or not. I think we need to do some more combat with our wand to fire off some more magic missiles. Alright, well, have a good night, get some rest. Thank you for stopping by, I really appreciate it. Indeed we do. Put away my furnaces even though I need them still. good night as well. Cooking up some more baguettes. How are we doing Swap-O-Matic? Anything new for sale? Lots of seeds, bone meal. Lots of saplings. Very nice. Lavender or blue, huh? Both are pretty good colors. If you truly wish for my input, remember it is your decision ultimately. I think the lavender would be cool. But again, remember that's your decision, so feel free to decide whatever you want. All right, so back into the mineshaft. If I can remember the entrance to the mineshaft, it's underneath the wizard hut. So we're having a good amount of luck with this tunnel here. I just didn't want to feel like I was pressuring you into an option. No, more water! Oh my goodness. This water is never ending. Hey, we found fairy dust. This is what we need to make more wizard bookshelves and the lectern, which I don't actually know what the lectern does, now that I think about it, since the table itself did a pretty good job of connecting to the thing. Lots of fossils, pretty cool. There is a lava pit this way. Lava means we can make obsidian, meaning we can put some modifiers on this hammer. Unless the hammer dies before we can upgrade it. But yes, fairy dust. This is what we needed to make a grand magical crystal. And later on, we can make a Tome of Arcana Master Edition. We can also use it to transmute gold between iron. We can make a golden minotaur axe with it, apparently. We can make magic beans with it. Ancient boots. Moonstone sword. Fairy bread. That's interesting. Okay, so let's make our way back to the surface because we exhausted. No, actually we won't. Let's push on to this lava pit. Well, it's quite the unique good night message, I would say, or go to bed message, I guess. Excellent. So I hear the lava. That's not what I wanted. I want lava, not water. More iron. We now have plenty of iron, because if you remember, all of our iron gets doubled. That's water. There's the lava. Now, the only issue is we haven't found much gold. Oh, that makes sense. I was about to say, I don't have any water to use, but there's too much water everywhere. Hey, there we go. 28 obsidian. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more. Afraid of chandeliers. Yep, chandeliers can be quite intimidating sometimes. Those moments where you look up and wonder, is that thing actually stable up there? Alright, we got tons of obsidian now. This should be plenty. I say that, but then there's mods and a million things to do with obsidian, but we'll get more obsidian later when we need it. And we got Spectre Coil. That's cool. Now, the important thing with these modifications to the hammer is that they don't increase the durability of the hammer. They prevent it from taking as much durability loss, which is important because if we were to increase the max durability of the hammer, it would take more to repair it, i.e. more gold, which making this out of Electrum may be not the best idea since I don't have much gold, but we'll figure it out. But the unbreaking helps us out a lot. So that way I don't have to keep coming up here to repair this thing. And actually, it's a bronze hammer, I think. I think I can use bronze to repair it. We should probably be doing that instead of using up our limited gold supply. But first thing I want to do is I want to make this lectern. We've been working on this for a while now. An anvil grenade and a morb for an iceologer. Interesting. So we need a lectern. So we need to make 2 grand crystals. Oh, no way. Oh, that sucks. We're 1 fairy dust away from being able to make this. That is tragic. That sucks. It means we'll have to come back to that another time. And we've filled up the sword system. But first, let's get some gold. If I throw this in there. Insects in the dark. The dark is interesting because that one stems from our fear of what is unknown. Because obviously you can't see in the dark, so you're afraid of what might be in there. I think one time I heard a phrase that was like, you're not afraid of being alone in the dark, you're afraid of being not alone in the dark. So currently we can only apply 3 of these. I don't know why I smelted all the ingots down. So if we make that, we have 3 reinforcement modifiers, and then we can come over here and apply 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make the cake hammer indestructible. And then we also need some more bronze, which is copper. Oh, we have plenty of copper. And tin. A pun? Sure. I would love to hear a pun. Why is dark spelled with a K and not a C? Let me guess. Actually, I don't think I know this one. Why is dark spelled with a K, not a C? Ah, because you can't see in the dark. Good one. That was a really good one. I'm surprised I didn't manage to figure it out, but yeah, that was good. All right. So I think, yep. All right. I think that is going to be it. Oh, I still have the backpack. I can't remember how to access it. There it is. It's in here. A bunch of stone. Fabulous. I think that's going to be it for today's live stream. It was a very successful live stream. We got up to everything. Not everything, but a lot of things. Thank you for everyone who decided to tune in, whether you made it to the end or at least decided to stop by briefly. Definitely shout out to Froggy, Pizek. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm very bad with names. And Will, thank you guys for stopping by to check things out. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. So that's going to be it for me. Have a good night, if it is nighttime in your area. See you guys later.